Romeo, come forth, thou fearful man. Affliction is enamored of thy parts, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Austin Rosie.
Father, what news? What's the prince's doom? What acquaintance at my hand that I yet know not?
Too familiar is my dear son with such sour company. I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
What less than doomsday is the prince's doom?
A gentler judgment vanished from his lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Ah, banishment, be merciful, say death. For exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death, say not banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There's no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture hell itself. Hades banished, is banished from the world, and world's exile is death. Then banished is death, mistormented, calling death, banishment. Thou cast off my head with a golden axe, and smilest upon struck that murders me.
O deadly sin, O rude unthankfulness, thy fault our law calls death. The kind prince, taking thy part, hath rushed aside the law, and turned the black word death to banishment. This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture, and not mercy. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing, live here, and heaven may not look on her. But Romeo may not. More validity, more honorable state, more courtship lives in Catton. Flies than Romeo, they may seize while underwater. While wander Juliet's hands, steal immortal, blessing from her lips. When a Bastille modesty, still blush as thinking as her own kiss is sin. But Romeo may not, he is banished. Flies may do this, but to do this, I am found of I must fly. They're free men, but I am banished. And I say's this, thou yet exile is not death. Hadst no poison mixed, that sharp ground knife, so sudden of men death. Thou near so mean, but banished to kill me? Banished, O friar, the damned use of that word in hell. Howling attends it, how the heart, being a divine ghostly confessor, a sin absolver, and my friend professed to mangle me with those words. Please don't say the word banish.
Thou fond man, hear me a little speak.
Oh, wilt speak again of banishment?
I'll give 3 armor to keep off that word adversity, sweet milk philosophy, to comfort 3, though thou art banished.
Yet banished, hang up philosophy. Unless philosophy can make a Juliet display in town, reverse a prince's doom, is help it's not, it prevails not to take more.
Oh, then I see madmen have no ears.
How should they when a wise man has no eyes?
Let me dispute with thee of thy estate.
Thou cannot speak, and thou dost not feel, when I was as young as I. That Juliet thy love and honor but married, Tybalt murdered, daunting like me banished. Then mightst thou speak, when mightest fall, tear my hair, and thou fall upon the ground, as I do now, talking the measure of an unmade grave.
Arise, one knocks, good Romeo, hide thyself.
Not yet I, unless breath, and heartsick groans, mistake, and into a fold in search of eyes.
Hark, they knock. Who's there? Romeo, arise. Thou wilt be taken. Stay a while, stand up, run to my study. By God's will, what simpleness of this. I come. Who knocks so hard? Once you come, what's your will?
Let me come in, and you shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome.
Oh, holy friar, oh tell me, holy friar, where is my lady's lord? Where's Romeo? Oh, he is in my mistress' case. Just in her case, oh, woefully sympathy, piteous precedent. Even so lies she, blubbering and weeping, weeping and blubbering. Stand up, stand up. Stand and you be a man for Juliet's sake, for her sake. Rise and stand. Why should you fall into it so deep and oh?
Nurse?
Ah, sir, death's the end of all.
Sparkest thou of Juliet, how is it with her? Doth she not think me in old murder? Thou, I have stained the childhood of our joy. With the blood removed, but life from her own. Where is she? And how doth is she? What says my concealed lady out to our concealed love?
Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps and weeps, and now falls on her bed, and then starts up, and Tybalt calls, and then on Romeo cries, and then that falls again.
As if that name, shot from a deadly level of a gun, did he murder her, as name's cursed hand, murdered from a kingsman? Oh, tell me, friar, tell me, why did this part of this anatomy, both man of the lodge, tell me that I may sack a heartful mansion? As if that name, shot from that level of a gun, did murder her, as his name's cursed hand, murder, tell her kingsman, oh tell me, friar, tell me, what vial of this anatomy, both in my name lodge, tells me that I may sack this heartful mansion?
Hold thy disparate hand, art thou a man? The form cries out thou art. The tears are womanish. Thy wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast, the unseeming woman in a seeming man, and thou beseeming beast in beseeming both. Thou hast amazed me. By my holy order I thought thy disposition better tempered. Hast thou slain Tybalt? Wilt thou slay thyself, and slay thy lady, that in thy life lives, by doing damned hate upon thyself? The railest thou on my birth, the heaven and earth, since birth and heaven on earth are three do meet in thee at once, which thou at once wouldst lose. Fie, thou shamest thy shape, thy love, thy wit, which like an assurer arounds in all, and unset none in the true use indeed, which should bedeck thy shame, thy love, thy wit, thy noble shape is but a form of wax, disgracing from the valor of a man, thy dear love sworn but hollow perjury, killing that love which thou hast vowed to cherish, they wit that ornament to shape and love, mishappen in the conduct of both, like powder in a skilless soldier's flask, is set afire by thine own ignorance, and thou dissembered with thine own defense. What roused thee, man? Thy Juliet is alive, for whose dear sake thou wast but lately dead. There art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slews Tybalt. There art thou happy. A pack of blessings light up upon thy back. Happiness courts thee in her best array. But like a misbehaving and sullen wretch, thou pourest upon thy fortune and thy love. Take head, for such time miserable. Go get thee and thy love, as was decreed. Ascend her chamber, hence and comfort her. But look, thou stay not till the watch but set, for then thou canst not pass the Mantuna, where thou shalt live, till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon and the prince, and call thee back with 20,000 times more joy. And thou winst forth in lambination. Go before, nurse, commend me to thy lady, and bid her hasten and all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes them apt unto Romeo's coming.
Oh Lord, I could have stayed up here all night to hear good counsel. Oh, what is learning, my lord? I'll tell my lady you will come.
Do so, and prepare my sweet to try.
Here, sir, a ring she bid me give you, sir. How you make haste, for it grows red late.
How well my comfort is revived by this.
Go hence, good night, and here stands all your state. Neither be gone before the watch be set, or by the break of day distinguished from hence. So Huron in Mentuna, I'll find out your man, and he shall signify from time to time every good hap to you that Hans is here. Give me thy hand. 'Tis late. Farewell. Good night.
But that a joy past, joy calls out on me. It were so brief, to that part with thee. Farewell.